everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Prisha. If you're interested in vlogs and beauty related content, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon right next to it so that you stay notified every time I upload a new video. In today's video, I created this Indian wedding guest makeup look. It's a nice green halo eye. You can twist and turn the colors depending on what your outfit color is. So if you're interested to see how I created this look, please keep on watching. Hi guys, I have already prepped my skin, which means we're all set to go ahead with makeup. Gonna start with brows and I'm using the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Kit. And boom, the brows are done. Next I'm going ahead with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Sand. Using the concealer on a flat shader brush, I'm just cleaning it under my brows and also using the same concealer on my eyelids to prep it for the eyeshadows. As we're going to be using colorful eyeshadows, I am using the same shade, as this concealer shade is a tad bit lighter than my skin tone and the colors will pop on a brighter concealer. Blending it all using my favorite Color Bar beauty blender. Today we're going to be using the James Charles X Morphe Artistry palette. Starting off with this very nude color which is very close to my skin tone, I'm just going to use it to set my concealer in place. Let me bring you guys closer for the eyeshadow application. Taking this brown neutral color on my PAC 260 brush. As I'm going for a halo eye look, I'm going to first apply this color in the outer and inner corners of my eyes and then gradually connect it in buffing motions while blending it all out. Taking this dark green color on my PAC 092 brush, I am just going to pat the green color on my outer and inner corner of the eye, just blending it very little. My main focus is on patting the color and getting the pigment, and I'm then going to gradually connect it and blend just a little bit on the corners. Next, I'm taking this light green color on my Pro Art AE25 brush. I'm going to use this color to blend my dark green and create that gradient. Next, I'm taking this yellow color on the same brush and diffusing that green even more. So what this is going to do is it's going to give a nice seamless gradient from dark to light. Going ahead with my Pro Art PF13 clean brush with no color on it, making sure everything is nicely blended and looks perfect. Again, going in with the Instant Age Rewind Concealer, I'm just going to take it on a random Shein brush and cut my crease from the centers for the halo eye. This is not compulsory, it just makes the shimmer pop even more, which is why I do it. Then going ahead with my PAC 383 brush, picking this goldeny color and applying it where we applied the concealer. I was not quite satisfied with this, so I went ahead with another coppery color right here. And yes, I loved how this looked. I used the same brush for this one, and then I went back with the dark green, made sure that there are no harsh edges. I also went ahead back with the light green and make sure everything is nice and cohesive. Went ahead with the Bronson Professional M72 lashes, and boy, these are dramatic and how I love them. Moving on to the base, I used the Maybelline Master Prime primer, took a little bit on my fingers and then massaged it between my fingers, applied it on my problematic areas like my nose, my cheeks, around my chin and my forehead, and with whatever is left, I just went ahead on my entire face and then wait for it to seep into your skin to move ahead with the next step. For foundation, I chose the Maybelline Superstay foundation in the shade 220 Natural Beige. Just taking 2 pumps of it and blending it with my Color Bar beauty blender. I chose this because it is long lasting and full coverage, and that is what we need as a wedding guest. So I added a little more on my chin as I'm breaking out, and with whatever was left, I applied it on my forehead and down my neck. Moving ahead with the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Pure Beige, I'm just going to cancel out the darkness. Very little amount of concealer under my eyes, on my chin, and a little bit on my forehead and around my mouth, and then blending it with my beauty blender. I am not moving the concealer, I'm just blending it where I have applied it. And that's about it. Please make sure you stretch your skin when you do so, otherwise your concealer will crease. Moving on with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Sand, a little bit under my eyes, on the outer corner of my eye to lift up my face, on the centers of my face, and to carve out my cheekbones. This is a lighter shade than my skin tone, so it is just gonna highlight my face and enhance my features, lift up my face and all the good things. You can instantly see the difference after I blended out my under eye on this side and the difference on the other side. Moving ahead with my right eye, Maybelline Fit Me Powder in the shade 15 Light on my damp beauty blender. Setting my under eyes basically everywhere where I applied the concealer. Also around my nose and my mouth because I get oily there and I tend to express a lot. And with whatever's left, I'm gonna just dab it on my face as I come from the oily skin type. Moving ahead with my Palladio Beauty Matte Bronzer. This is in the shade Nude Beach. So I'm just taking a random Amazon brush and applying the bronzer on my cheekbones, on my jaw, my forehead. If you know me from my Instagram, you know that I do not contour. Plans may change later, but as of now I do not like contouring. And yeah, I'm just bronzing my collarbones because why not. Then I'm going ahead with my Pro Art PF14 brush and bronzing my nose. Always take it from your eyebrows. Don't draw two lines just like that, it's gonna look very odd. Then I'm taking the Superstay Matte Ink in the shade 210 Versatile. I'm just taking a little bit of it on the back of my hand, and with the butt of my beauty blender I'm going to apply it on my cheeks and blend it with the beauty blender itself. A little bit on the nose because it looks super cute. And then with my Maybelline Fit Me Powder, I'm just cleaning the bronzer on my cheekbones and the nose. Going ahead with the Faces Canada Ultime Pro Makeup Fixer, a very generous amount of it. As you can see, I purposely made it slow-mo because it looks so aesthetically pleasing. And then going ahead with my cute little makeup fan. The makeup fixer makes my makeup sit in so well and makes my skin look so nice and youthful and glowy and healthy. It's time to shine with the Master Chrome highlighter in the shade Molten Rose Gold, and I'm just taking it and applying it on the highest points of my face, like my cheekbones, my nose, the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, my temples, my collarbones, on my chest of course, and around my shoulders. You do not want to forget your body, otherwise your face is going to look different, your body is going to look different, and it's going to look very bad. We do not want it. Highlighting my inner corners, it opens up the eyes and makes such a huge difference. And also highlighting my brow bone. Then onto the lower lash line, I'm doing the same thing that I did on my lids, going in with the dark green color first, then the light green. I'm doing the same thing only on my outer and inner corners, and then blending the light green with the yellow and then applying the shimmer in the centers. Using the Lakme Iconic Kajal to tightline my lower lash line. Using the color Icon Lip Liner by Wet n Wild in the shade Chestnut, I am going to line my lips. I do overdraw on my cupid's bow and the centers of my lips and then follow my natural lip line. For lipstick, I am using the catsuit lipstick in the shade Gimme Mocha. I am going to apply it all over my lips. I did fill in my lips with the lip liner, so keep that in mind. Next, I am going ahead with the Maybelline Superstay ink in the shade Versatile, applying a little bit on the centers of my lips and then making sure it's nice and blended, and voila, what a beautiful lip color. Perfect ombre.
So that's it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed this makeup tutorial, and if you did, don't forget to like, leave a comment below and share it with your friends and family. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.